Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Micaiah. I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black. And I'm bringing you all a well overdue Kevin Samuels reaction video. I am a heavy Kevin Samuels advocate. I'm always watching his lives, always watching his videos. And as you all know, if you don't know, I have been a little MIA from YouTube because of circumstances. You all can look at my previous videos to see that. But now I'm excited to get back to it. And I just want to say I do not own this video, don't own the rights to this, nothing like that. Just here for pure entertainment to watch a Kevin Samuels. And the reaction I'm doing is woman claims being gangster is next to God. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more of me. And if you're new, hey, and if you're a returner, I really appreciate the love. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Make content. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
How old are you?
30.
Okay, so we're talking about this whole protection thing and blah blah. Would you want your man to do what Will Smith did?
No, my man would be a little more gangster than that.
Okay.
He would have did it with no witnesses.
He'd have did it with no witnesses. Was that what you would have wanted him to do?
Depends on how I felt. I mean, I don't feel like the joke was that bad, but you know, she's sensitive about it. I can't tell her how to feel.
She's not sensitive about it because 3 days earlier on TikTok or Instagram, she made a very public story post that said, "I don't give a fuck what people think about my hair. I love it. I'm gonna rock it and wear it."
I saw the clip. I saw it.
Yeah, so she's not sensitive about it.
No, she is. I feel like sometimes people.
So she lied.
They are sensitive.
Okay, hold on. So I want to be clear. Is she sensitive about it or did she lie?
I feel like when you're a public figure and you put yourself out there and you're being vulnerable, you want to seem strong. They are a strong family. Like, Will is damn near a motivational speaker a lot of times. I feel like,
but I want to be clear, man. Is she sensitive about it or did she lie?
I think she's sensitive about it.
Okay, so if she's sensitive about it, why did she lie? And that's the point. But here's the point. You can't know that. But by her lying, she can't be sensitive about it. They'll be like, you not wanting somebody to pick fun at something, and he'll be like, oh, it's no big deal. Then you give people license to say something about it. Then you can't get offended.
You can't say I can't get offended.
Yeah, I can. I don't get. See, that's the problem. Why do women today think there are no rules and y'all can make up shit? I can say you can't get offended. And I can say the bottom line is she lied.
Yeah, I'm offended. I'm offended.
You can't. You remove your way of being offended when you say I don't care. If you choose to be offended, that's on you. But either way, we keep on moving. What do you mean you be more gangster about it? Are you? How old you say you're 30?
Yeah.
Why do you
I'm saying if my man was to do that, he wouldn't have done it in that manner in front of everybody. I'm saying that, and I wouldn't, if I wanted to attack somebody, I wouldn't attack them in front of everybody. I would do it where nobody's watching. So if the police get called, they can't find me. I mean, why would I do something where
Here's why. At what age do black people grow up and stop being gangster about shit?
I'm grown and not.
So, with the whole situation with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, it is a little time has passed, of course. So I'm gonna brush through it fairly quickly because time has already passed when it comes to it. Probably by the weekend some change. But for me, I feel like if I was in that situation where I felt like I was, the joke wasn't funny, which I know, knowing me, I wouldn't really care because I feel like comedians, they're being taken away from their First Amendment speech where you're being limited on what you can laugh about, and I'm not into that, so we're just gonna fast forward to that. But I do believe that Will Smith was out of pocket for going up on stage. Of course, yes, you want your husband to defend you. I would always want my husband to defend me. But in that matter, in that case, especially to me, the topic wasn't that sensitive to do that. Plus, as Kevin just stated, she was just saying 3-4 days prior to that, oh, I love my bald head. And I know personally for me, I didn't know she had alopecia, so I can't speak on it because I didn't know. But I don't agree with Will Smith going up on stage, because I don't know if you all have watched Kevin's previous lives, but he said if that was The Rock on the stage, he would not have went up there and did that. If that was Steve Harvey on the stage, he would have not went up there and did that. But since it was Chris Rock, and since Chris Rock is smaller than you, and Chris Rock doesn't seem very confrontational in the sense of like fighting confrontational. His words, he got you, but fighting, not really. So I thought it was out of pocket, and I think that if that was a rapper that did that, they would have been escorted out of the building. So Will Smith, how he was just able to go sit back in his seat like nothing happened, you see how Hollywood goes. So we're just gonna leave it at that. But I do believe that black people, we are always saying like, oh, gangsta, 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 and trying to like take certain like words out of our vocabulary. It's easier said than done, but you know, it's not, either way, it's not cute.
Do we get past, hold on, this is the question. It's not an attack. You just said he'd be gangster about it, the police and all the other stuff, and I'm like, all right, at what age do you get past all that?
I would say 18. I was 18 when I got past that. I'm just talking about my personal experience.
But you confused me because you said my man would be more gangster about it.
He would.
Hold on, excuse me. And then you also just said if I would do something like that, I would do it to where I couldn't get found if the police got involved. But you're 30. You're 12 years past 18 and you're still talking about gangster.
So true.
It's still in me.
So what age does it get out?
But it's still in me, but I have the cognitive dissonance to make decisions better than I did when I was 18.
Cognitive dissonance is the opposite of what you just said. It's a disconnect.
Okay, well, wrong term.
Okay.
I know better now. When I was 18, I didn't know better.
Did you not know better at 18 or did you just not care?
Probably just not care.
Okay, so a lot of people call this the hood mentality.
I'm from the hood.
Okay, and how's that working out for the black community?
Once again,
I'm just saying in general, the hood mentality of taking it to the street, the gangster, keeping it real.
I'm not saying gangster. I'm saying my person would not do an assault in front of the world so that they could get caught.
I get it. I heard what you said. I heard what you said. Ma'am. I heard what you said. You distinctly said he wouldn't do it. He'd be more gangster about it, meaning he would do something harder and not traceable like a gangster, which is worse.
I didn't say anything about harder. He could slap him.
Well, gangster is not okay.
He could
so you're
slap him backstage.
So more gangster about okay, man. See, what I want black folks to do. Hold on. Can you stop for a second? What I would love to see for our women is to stop glorifying this hood gangster bullshit. Because the black men feel like they need to keep this shit up so y'all are like them. And this is why so many black men get fucked up. Because of this gangster hood bullshit. What is this? How is this serving the black community at 30 years old talking about the hood of gangster and you've grown past it?
Okay, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying to go and attack people. I'm not saying that it was right. I'm saying that if I decided to, at this grown age, to attack somebody, I would not do it in front of the world.
Okay.
I say that I would send my man out to do that.
I got that. I understand that. But how about this? How about if you're going to do something more gangster? How about you do this? You decide to not work with them. You decide to cut off their opportunity. You decide to impact their pocketbook, their network. You do something that doesn't give you a rush of adrenaline or street cred, but really hurts them long term. Is that more gangster? Or is
Exactly. That's what I said. I didn't say gangster in a way that go
but
get
you
a
said
gun and
about the remember the
I said
implication.
gangster. I said I was you
Hold on, that's
took
what
the
I
term.
said. The implication you were talking about is you said all kinds of stuff about police and everything. Everything I said had nothing to do with police.
I said I wouldn't send him out to be
I know what you
attacking
said, man.
someone in front of everybody where he could go to the police. That's what I'm saying.
Man, you know what I'm doing, right?
You
I'm
trying to
I'm taking this hood gangster bullshit out of giving us alternatives because it doesn't help us.
I agree with you, Kevin. I think you're misunderstanding me because when I say gangster, gangsters move in silence. That's what I'm saying. So whether it's cutting
Gangsters
him
move in
off,
jail. Smart people move. Now, see,
not all of them.
so hold on. See, why do you think gangsters move in silence? Why do somebody that's black? Hold on, excuse me. Why do some many of our people in our community and culture try to deify gangsterism? We keep trying to make it cool. Gangsters move in silence and gangster. Can we be? What if we're not gangster? Can we still not move in silence? Can we? Hold on. Here's a question. Here's the question. What's above gangster?
Godlike.
Okay, what's above gangster and below deity?
I don't know. Could you tell me?
And I'm asking you because apparently it's gangster than God to you. But I want to know.
I didn't say you asked me what.
What I'm trying to understand is if gangsters. I understand. I'm not trying to insult you. But if moving gangster is a high level of movement? I'm asking what's a higher level of movement than gangster that's not God, that's not a God.
I didn't say gangster was a high level of movement. I said
don't get caught up. Don't get caught up in the term. I'm asking.
No. I want to say what I was saying. I'm
asking the question. Ask you what's the question? What's above gangster, not God? Like you asked me.
I just told you I didn't know. I need you to tell me, and then I'm trying to
tell you. But how about no? I'm asking you. I'm asking. No, then that's why. Don't get frustrated with me because you put God gangster right below God.
I didn't put gangster right below God. You said what's above it.
I'll let you guys listen. Okay, man. Here's another alternative. If gangsters, what is above gangster? Below God, and don't ask me because it's not my hierarchy.
They over here talking about I'm in special ed. I'm good. Okay.
What's above gangster and below God because it's not my hierarchy. I would
classy.
Okay, so classy. Okay, so why not come at this whole conversation at the beginning and say, you know what, I would have did that. But if I would have my man move more classy than that, since it's above gangster. Wouldn't that have been better?
It would have been, but
would it really?
It would have been.
How many people believe that she believes that moving in class is better than gangster? Yes. Who really believes that? Who really believes that? Right. Who believes that? That's my point. There's gangster and there's God. You cannot make this shit up. And when asked to answer the question, well, classy. When you turn your nose up at class and everything else, can't make it up. But thank you for playing. Thank you for playing. Gangsters move in silence.
I do agree with him. Us as black people gotta get out of that mindset, but I pray in Jesus' name we'll get there one day. But I thank you all for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more of me. And I'll see you on the next video. Stay blessed.
You don't gotta put your cup down. Hold on. Drink freely.